What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Ryan Pineda Show. Obviously, I'm your host, Ryan, and this is my show where we talk about all things business, real estate, and entrepreneurship. And today we've got a fun topic, which is hard money lenders. So a lot of questions I get on Instagram and TikTok are about hard money lenders. A lot of people don't even understand what they are. They don't understand where to get them, where to find them. They don't understand what they cost. And then there are the people who think, I would never use a hard money lender. They're too expensive. So let's take a step back and talk about what exactly are hard money lenders. So hard money lenders are very different than your traditional big bank. So for any of you who have ever gotten a loan from a big bank, then you know that it is very difficult. They want you to have 2 years of tax returns at the same job. You gotta have a certain down payment. You gotta fill out a ton of paperwork. You have to get the appraisal. And it typically takes 30 to 45 days to close. The benefit of it is you get a 30-year loan at a very low interest rate. So when you're talking to most people about mortgages, that's probably what they're referring to, is just the big bank traditional 30-year loan. Some people get a 15-year loan, and that's it. Now, when you're flipping houses, the big bank doesn't work. And there's a lot of reasons for that. One is it's too slow. Most sellers who are in distress need to sell right now, and that's why they're giving you a good deal. They don't want to give you a good deal and wait 45 days to close. If they're giving you a good deal, they can just go sell that same deal to someone with cash and close next week. So that's typically an issue. Another issue would be the house is not in livable condition. We're buying these houses to flip because a lot of them are in very bad condition. And so by the time a bank goes to appraise the home, they are not going to give you the loan because it is in bad condition. There are some loans that they give where they don't care about the condition, but it typically comes with a very high down payment. If you're using one of these low down payment loans like FHA or VA, it must be in livable condition, and that makes it almost impossible to get a good fixer-upper. The third reason why the big bank won't work is typically you can't do multiple loans. A lot of people will only qualify for their one loan due to their debt to income ratio. That's all they can afford. And if you want to be a great house flipper who's doing a bunch of flips every year, you're not going to be able to afford to get all those loans. They're not going to approve you. They're going to say you own too many houses, you've got too many things going on, you've got too much debt, we cannot approve this deal, even if it's the best deal ever. You could be getting a house for 50% off and they will not approve it because your debt to income ratio is too high. So that's why big banks do not work for house flipping, at least not in volume. So where does that leave us? There's gotta be somebody who's willing to finance someone who has a really good deal, and that's where the hard money lenders step in. And that's what actually changed my career, was when I first found out about these hard money lenders. Before, when I was growing up as a realtor, I only knew about the big banks and the 30-year loans. I thought that was the only way you could buy a house. It was either that or cash. I didn't realize there are these lenders who are in between those, who are ready to finance those deals because they are betting on the deal. And that's the big difference with hard money lenders. They're not necessarily betting on you, they're betting on the property. They know that if you have enough equity, it is gonna be a safe bet for them. Because if they have to foreclose on you, they know they have a ton of equity. The other beauty of hard money is that they can close quick. They do this for a living. They don't need all the strict underwriting that the big banks need. They're able to make their own decisions with their own money. So a lot of these companies can fund a deal in 7 to 14 days, which is exactly what the seller wants. So that was the game changer for me. When I realized that I didn't need the big banks and I also didn't need cash, that I could go to these hard money lenders and they weren't gonna judge me based on my credit and my debt to income, because mine wasn't good at the time, but they were gonna judge me based on how good the deal was. That was the game changer, because I knew I could find good deals, I just needed someone to fund them. And so that's what I did. My first 25 deals were with hard money lenders. And I'll talk about how I found my first hard money lenders later in the video, but one thing to know is that yes, hard money lenders are great, they can close quick, they're gonna evaluate it on the deal, but it comes at a cost. They are significantly more expensive than the big banks or cash. They're gonna charge much higher interest rates, they're gonna charge points, and the loan term is typically gonna be 6 to 12 months. So you have to flip it. And for them, that is the only way they can justify lending money at looser terms than the big banks. They gotta be compensated for the added risk. For me, I was okay with that. When I was analyzing deals, I would factor in what was this cost going to be. So let's talk about the cost of a hard money lender. So with a typical bank, there are people right now getting interest rates in the 2%, the high 2s. And if you're not getting that, you're at least in the 3s. You aren't getting anything close to that with hard money. The typical hard money lender is gonna charge you anywhere from 9 to 12% interest. And it's gonna be interest only. On top of that, they're gonna charge you what are called points. A point is 1% of the loan amount. That's it. I remember when I first got started and I didn't know the lingo, people were saying, yeah, we'll charge you a couple of points. And I'm sitting there thinking, what are we talking about? Are we shooting hoops? Like, where are these points coming from? Is someone gonna score a touchdown? Like, I don't get it. But then I actually realized what they meant. And most hard money lenders at this point are gonna charge anywhere from 1 to 4 points. So if you get a loan for $100,000, figure right up front, you're gonna pay $1,000 to $4,000 as a fee. And then on top of that, you have a monthly payment of 9 to 12%. So on that same $100,000 loan, you're gonna pay anywhere from $750 to $1,000 per month. So it's a lot of money. Let's just say you pay 3 points and 12%, and it takes you 6 months to sell the property. You would have paid $6,000 in interest, and you would have paid $3,000 up front for a total of $9,000 on the loan. It ain't cheap, and that's part of the reason why a lot of people hate hard money, because it is so expensive and it makes deals not pencil out. But I always took the opposite approach. When I first started out, I got terrible terms. I was paying 4 points and 12%. I don't pay anywhere close to that now, but that was the only way I could get into a deal. And I knew as long as I factored in those costs into the flip, and the flip still made me what I wanted it to make me, what do I care? If that's the only way I can get into the deal and I'm still gonna go make my $20,000, $25,000 even after paying these guys, what do I care that it's expensive money? I've always said I'd rather go pay for expensive money or go do a JV profit split than not do a deal at all. 50% of something is better than 100% of nothing. You guys have heard that term before many times. So just get over the fact that hard money is expensive, because if it's your only way to get into a deal, then you have to do it. And I still use hard money to this day. Like I said, I have significantly cheaper terms now. Most of my hard money lenders are around 8%. A lot of them don't even charge me points anymore. Some will charge me 1 point. So it makes doing deals much easier for me at this point, but that's only because I have a reputation now, I've got an experience behind me, so they're willing to give me better terms. And it also is because I'm doing volume, so they know that, yeah, they may not make a lot on one deal, but if they go get my next 10 deals, they're gonna make good money. So just know, as you progress in your real estate flipping journey, you can get better terms, even if your terms suck off the bat. Actually, your terms will suck off the bat. That's just the reality. You gotta earn your stripes in this business. You gotta pay to play, whether it's with the hard money lenders, whether it's for paying for a mentor, whether it's with JVing with someone. Get your feet wet, do whatever it takes. So I assume you're okay paying the expensive rates for hard money, as long as it gets you into a deal. So the next thing is, where do you find these hard money lenders? And honestly, the easiest way is Google. A lot of them are advertising on Google Ads, and all you need to do is just search hard money loans, and you're gonna get a bunch of guys pop up. Now, there are two different types of hard money lenders. There is a national one, and then there's local. National is gonna give you a better deal typically than local. They've got way more money, so they can lend it out at cheaper terms. And actually, I'll make your guys' lives easy. I'll give you the top 3 nationwide ones that I recommend. Number 1 is Lending Home, number 2 is Anchor Loans, number 3 is Civic. I've personally used all 3 of those companies, and I think they're great. They have different types of loan products, they have good rates, good terms for not only experienced people, but inexperienced people as well. So go check those 3 companies out. But as I said, you can Google and find other companies as well. The other route I just mentioned are the local hard money lenders. So what you would want to do is Google hard money lenders and then put your city, Las Vegas. Las Vegas hard money lenders. And a bunch of local companies should pop up. Now here's the deal with local. Typically they are going to be more expensive, but they're going to be more flexible. The nationwide lenders are more strict with their paperwork and what they do. So the local guys know their market better, so they're going to be able to give you more flexible terms. Now we've only talked about the interest rate and points with hard money lenders, but there are other things to consider. A term to look at is called loan to value ratio, that's LTV. Essentially, they're willing to lend anywhere from 70 to 80% of the loan to value ratio. So at 70%, let's just say that the value is gonna be $100,000 when you're done with it. They're only willing to give you a $70,000 loan max. That's with purchase price and rehab. That just guarantees that they're gonna have enough equity in the deal for you to be safe. The other part to look at is down payment. So let's just use that same scenario and say that you've got this property you're buying for $50,000. You're gonna put $20,000 into it, and it's worth $100,000 when you're done. So you've got 70% LTV, but they also require 20% down payment. So on that $70,000 that you need for the property between purchase price and rehab, they're gonna want you to put 20% down. So you'll need to come up with $14,000. So when it's all said and done, you would take the $70,000 minus $14,000, and that gives you $56,000. That's gonna be your loan amount from the hard money lender. and that's what they're gonna charge you points and interest on. And that's really it when it comes to hard money loans. You're gonna be looking at interest rate, points, LTV, down payment, and then how long the term is. Is it 6 months, 12 months, whatever it may be. They are going to be more expensive, but they are totally worth it as long as you are getting a good deal. Just make sure that you factor it into your cost when you're evaluating your deals. And if you wanna learn how to evaluate deals, I actually did a video on this. You can find it right here, and that should help you out understanding your cost. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that cleared up some questions you had about hard money lenders. If you liked this video and you got value, make sure you hit the like button. If you want more content just like this, make sure you go and subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you're notified when any of my new videos come out. And lastly, if you want daily content from me, make sure you go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm active on there every single day, showing behind the scenes. You guys are gonna love it. I appreciate you watching this video. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video and thank you for supporting this channel. If you want to get into real estate investing and you don't know where to begin, I want you to go to futureflipper.com. You can find it in the link below. Over there, we have a ton of different resources and products. No matter what your skill level is, no matter what your budget is, we can definitely help you out and point you in the right direction. We've got a ton of free resources for you guys. You can download my contracts for free. You can get my book for free. You can go to our Facebook group for free. The opportunities are endless. If you're really ready to take it to the next level, you can buy my online course, or you can even be coached directly by me. I love working with all my students and helping them get to the next level. If you're not sure what to do, just go to futureflipper.com and apply now. My membership director will get in touch with you and figure out what's the best program for you, whether it's free or not. Everyone's at a different spot in their life, so even if it's a free product, we're gonna tell you what we think is best for you right now. So go check it out, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks.